Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Tigers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catches catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 29. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They bring their tight end left. Penix on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Tigers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give to Cook. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Right again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They run again with Wright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now run by Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before... fruition.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Shotgun now for Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Cook. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Cook. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, Houston. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now he takes it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
First down,
Penix now on 1st down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Tigers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Tigers continue piling it on here in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix on 1st down. Finds his target, Robinson. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down.
Penix working from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll come up 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Robinson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here. Penix here from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Tigers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
This is Cook. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. These guys close to picking up their 5th win. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. He gets it out left, and it's caught. Give him 32 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He breaks the tackle. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a 1st for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
has a man. It's Scott. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has the connection to Jones. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running behind center with Wright. And he's brought down for a loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down from the red zone. They get to him and bring him down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Driven backwards to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Atlanta! Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, it's something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They've got a man in motion. Thrown on first down, Love. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Man in motion here. Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one.